naturally we've got to get this in our favourite livery. So we've got, what's this one? MH60S, 60R, the 60T. Definitely go 60T. The rescue hoist. Guessing that's the Coast Guard one. Although it's taken a minute to load. They all look the same. UK Coast Guard, let's go for that one. Right, and we'll do a flight from, let's go to, where should we go? Let's go Princess Juliana, shall we? Let's see, we'll land on its, go on its helipad if it's got one, there we go. It's gonna have a go. Right, I'm going to try and start it up from memory. I used to be able to do it. Excuse me. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. It is a thing of beauty. Look at it. The only thing I don't like, they're Pico Pros by the way. The only thing I don't like is the fact you can't use it in missions. Right, I am going to quickly have a look around it before I get it going. So obviously got all the flare cameras here and the radar and everything. Another camera there. Static port cover. Door, cool. Right tyre. Static port cover. Christ, how many covers it got? Engine covers. Open the door from here. Cool. Can we open the engine bay door? No. Okay. Interesting. So you can do that on the Airbus. What's this here? Door. Okay. I have no idea what that's for. Unless you just take off your... Unless let's take off the panels, I don't know. I've never seen anything like that before. Must be to take off these panels. I like the fact that you've got the quite realistic stains on the blades. That's pretty good. Cool. Okay, it's pretty cool. Can't open any of these doors. That does look quite cool. Okay, we'll get in, have a look. Now, can I go around the back? Toggle the SAR stretcher. What can I do with that? Or have I? So, let's have a look. Can I open these? Let's have a look at what I can do. So what can I do with this? Literally can't do anything with it. I don't know why it says toggle it. I can't. It's not letting me do anything. Oh. Get rid of it. I don't want to get rid of it. Anything here? Can I open these doors? No. Turn on the motor. The camera? No. Cool. Right, let's familiarise myself with this. I want to try and do it without the checklist if I can. See how I get on. There we are. Right. Can I open the window? No. What's that down there? Okay, I'm just familiarising myself. Okay. Okay. Blade de-ice, blade de-ice, blade fold. Oh, that'll be cool. Let's see if that works in a minute. Computer. Eggy. ACI. Okay. Interesting. Does any of these not available? Control trim, okay. Stability augmentation, okay. So it'll be interesting to see if some of these work. I'm not expecting any of these to work because the autopilot, they don't design the autopilot as well on these. The H225's got autopilot, but it doesn't work. ECS, IFF, tail wheel lock, cool. Right, it's obviously got an APU as well, so let's have a look at that. Okay, just familiarising myself. Okay, battery snap out APU. Cool, ideal. Right, what are these? We have got speed control levers, fuel selectors, and we've got the fire controls. Right, let's have a go. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. So, do we have fuel? We have got 50% fuel, so battery on. Because we've got the battery on, let's put steady dim, aircrew in. So we'll look down here, have we got anything? Yeah, so we've got some bits, that's good. Although I would be expecting the screens to turn on. Although that's because they're set off, look. There we go. I'll turn all these on then. Okay, let's get the APU running. Fuel pump, APU boost. And let's test the APU. APU on. APU control switch on. There we are. Sounds good as well. APU is on there, look. APU on. Cool, right. Let's see my stick moving there while I'm doing that. I have to get used to some of these, don't I? I'm definitely going to have to learn how to do this. Okay. Formation lights set to on. Anti-collision lights up at day on. Then let's rear headlights off, cargo hook off. Nav is normal, is that NA? Yeah, put it to normal. Hydraulic test. Control searchlights. Terminal as well. Landing gear, retract on. Power. Rescue hoist. Power switched on. Oh, we can actually control the hoist. Let's see if that works. Down. Actually, it shouldn't do because we haven't got hydraulics. I'll try that in a minute. Utility hydraulic pump. There we go. Now let's see if it works. No. Interesting to see if that works in a minute. Turn off the aux pump. Fire detection test. 1, 2. Overspeed test. Obviously I can't see the screens. I'll assume they're working. These up here. MVGs, stone lights. Cool. Injecting ice not required. Pure heat off. You told me about that ages ago. Right, okay. Fuel pump is, that's fuel prime. And we're going to start using the APU. Okay, we'll do that in just a second. Let's quickly go down here, turn everything on. Yeah, we left last year. Cool. Cool. Gas lock unlocked. Backup hydraulic pump auto, tail servo to normal. Okay. That's the arm switch, guys. Laser select, not doing that. Blade fold. Let's see if I can get this to work. No. Okay, let's try and on the hydraulic power. Let's see if I can get it to work. That would be so good if it worked. Rotor brake's off, isn't it? Rotor brake off. So if I take the rotor brake off, let's see if that will work. I haven't got the room to do it. Although I'd associate that as right, it is okay. I wonder if I start number 1 engine and get some hides running, I wonder if that'll let us do it. That'd be cool if we can fold the blades, that'd be so cool. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. Let's start number 1. Get engine fuel control leads to on. Why isn't that working? Okay, what am I missing? What am I missing? Let's have a look. What haven't I done? Yeah. APU boost. Does it still want us to do that? No, so it's not that. Yeah, so I have to set that to APU. Prime fuel pump APU boost. Boost pumps should be both be on. Ah, here we go, that's why. That's what I was forgetting. Now it should work. Nope. Okay, what am I missing? APU generator's on. Flight mission day displays day and night. Primary computer backup switches. I've turned them already. Yeah. Eggy power. That's on as well. A4 master switch to on. I'm just we've already verified that. Utility hydraulic pump to on. What is it saying that? Where is it? Utility hydraulic pump, where is it? Backup hydraulic pump. Utility hydraulic pump switch to on. Where's it pointing to? Up there. That is on. Power out set and uncage. MD system select channel, portion hydrant knowledge, fuel quantity check, power out set fusion not coming off. Okay, fine. Start engine. SAS 1 and SAS 2. I've done all those. Oh no, that's stability. Trim. Stabilizer auto control on. Okay, I did forget a few things. Engine ignition switch to normal. There's the engine ignition switch. Aha, that's why. Cool. Ideal, here we go. Now we should get it to light. It's quite unrealistic, that. I don't think it shouldn't have a direct feed to the blades from one engine. Here we are. Okay, I'll get that into flight now. Oh. Okay, we'll start number 2. This time we'll turn off the APU. So our generators should be on. There we go, the APU is just disengaged. Anyway. Oh, hang on. Why is that shutting down? Okay, let's try again. APU. APU controller, APU on. Let's try again. That was weird. Put them straight up, shall we? Cool. What's weird is it's saying rotor brakes on there. That's weird. Okay, right, let's go for all these checks. So, how many coals on, cargo hooks, right, yeah, fine, fine, fine. Okay, now I'll be interested, let's see if now if I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if I go outside, I was expecting the hoist to come down. Okay, APU off. Air start now to engine. Fuel pump off. Generators on. Windshield. Engine ignition off. Wipers off. Console lights off. Windshield anti-ice not required. Okay, coming down here, we've still got quite a few. Why are those all still showing? I've clearly got the generators on. Okay. No. I've got rid of them? No. Okay. Clear menu. That doesn't work. Stabilator. Auto. Tail servo normal. Gas lock unlock. Hydraulic pump auto. On, yeah, they're on. Load fold to off. Load ice not required. Load ice not required. Come up here again. anything on here? That'll do, right, okay. I don't know why it's still showing me if all those are. Okay. Cool. ECS. So I don't know why it's still showing me with all these faults. So for example, I've not got low rotor RPM, my generators are on, my engines are clearly not out. It's a bit weird, but anyway, let's go and do what we wanted to do, which is fly it. So I'm just going to leave the altitude at the moment where we are. I'll get used to it a little bit more tomorrow, but for now let's go and have a go, because we wanted to have a go on it. Right, so let's get my control stick set up, which it is. Let's turn off my tail wheel lock, which is tail wheel unlocked. Okay, parking brake. Let me just get this sorted. Unlocked. Okay, let's have a go first. Where we're going to go here. We'll do a running take off, shall we? So I should be able to taxi forward now. There we are. Oh. So what isn't cool is this. I was going to fly over rig attached then. Is external power. Turn that off, shall we? There we go. And then if we click on that. It's still weird that I've got all those faults. Right, let's go. So I'm going to do a running takeoff first, and then we'll do a... We'll get into a hover and have a look. So like Princess Juliana at the moment. Okay, that's the tail wheel lock off. It's pretty cool this already, I like it. Okay, there. Okay, quite dusty here, aren't we? I'll taxi onto the runway. Like I said, we'll do a running takeoff. I'll probably fly down to St Bart's, just testing it. Or hover around it, or we'll go around the island and have a little play. Oh, that's a bit snatchy. That is very snatchy. That is really snatchy. Right, okay. Let's do a running takeoff then. We'll come onto the runway. There we go, get some speed. Probably taken off the wrong runway, but doesn't matter for a minute. We're just trialing it. Okay, happy with that. Let's get some speed going. Minus 86. We haven't got our bow set properly, but it's okay. Here we go. You see we're off the tail now. We're getting some speed. go, and we'll start putting the climb in. There we are. Right, so it's nice and easy, that was quite nice. Let's get some forward speed in before we climb. That'll do. And let's climb it out. It's not snatchy at all. So I'll quick trim for this, see what the trim's like on this. That's nice. There we go. So it's really easy to control, which is nice. It's not snatchy. Okay, what we'll do is we'll come down and do a beach landing, shall we? Let's have a look. See what it's like. Well, there is a boat out there. We'll have a look at that, shall we? Something's moving, that thing's annoying me a little bit. So this is nice, a little bit of turbulence. Okay. I'll have a go at coming down to the hover in a second. What we'll do is we'll do it in this bay here. So I'll trim down, bring the speed down, shall we? Let's have a look. So as we come down, it's going to want us to climb, which it is doing now. Bring that speed down, bring that nose down. There we are, and we'll climb. So we'll come into the dip here. And we'll come around. Here we are. Nice.
Roll left, roll left.
Relax, I'm nowhere near it. There we go, let's have a look here. He's nice and settled there, look. So it's really easy to hover. I mean, you still need a little bit of movement in the it. You can see here, if I can trim it, the undercarriage is not retractable either, which is obviously realistic. I haven't got a retractable undercarriage. Moving forward, let's trim that on it. There we are. So, hover, it's really easy to get into the hover as well. Right, let's go back to Princess Juliana. I don't like that thing, how it keeps disappearing. What we'll do in a minute is I'll get up to 1,000 feet and we'll try an auto rotation, see if that works. The sim doesn't depict it very well. They don't really care about helicopters as much on here. Okay, here we go, let's try this. Bit of wind. Let that plane take off. Oh, there's another one. Landing right on top of him, look. Cool, right, we can go in. Let's go in here. Nice this. It's nice and easy. There we go. That was decent. Right, let's go and absolutely thrash it around a minute. There we go.
Pull up! Pull up!
Shush. See what the G. See what the whether it can do a J turn. Let's have a look. Let's get some speed. Pull up. And then we push down. Nah, it didn't do that very well, did it? It didn't like that. Yeah, it didn't like that at all. Yep, there you go. Whoa, that's not how I expected it to go. And pull up. Didn't like that at all.
Pull up!
I think general. Oh look, the undercarriage. The general gist, I think, is quite good. My general overview of it is pretty good. Obviously, I'm messing around a little bit now, but it doesn't like that at all. Right, let's go get back on the helipad after we've just damaged the hell out of this.
Roll right! Roll right!
It doesn't like it.
Pull up! Pull up!
Right. Let's get into the hover.
Pull up! Pull up!
I'll come down there. That'll do. We'll just land here. And we're in. Right, thanks for those viewing. Obviously just a mess around session today, but we'll have another go tomorrow. Bye bye.